Good morning and welcome to ThinkShare. My name's Zach, here to bring to you what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to, reading about that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. This morning, I was going through some of my comments on YouTube, as that's sort of one of the things I do in the morning is try to catch up on that a little bit so that all the comments and attention that I'm getting doesn't go to waste, as well as I'm leaving my viewers feeling like they're a part of my community rather than just passerbys. So as I was going through that, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what it was that hit me quite, but I thought to myself, there's this, I think I talked about this the other day on the podcast, is that I've been really inspired by something that Will Smith did recently. His son Jaden Smith came out with the song Icon, and it's been out since I think like November, and I think I want to say it's like got a couple 100 million views on YouTube, or at least 10, somewhere between 10 and a million views. And his dad made like a little parody of him because in the video he has this like jean jacket, he has these gold teeth, and he's got these gold chains. But it seems a little bit different than the normal way that you see rappers do it. It just seemed a little bit different, but he's kind of, I think the jean jacket was sort of hipstery. But either way, Will Smith was sort of making fun of his son and did a little parody. You just have to watch it. He was wearing like slippers and tries doing the moonwalk, and his slippers fall off, etc. And he like hops out of this tiny little car instead of Jaden's Tesla. And on top of that, like after he made that video, he also made this other video where he remixed one of the verses to his song. So one of the main verses of the song Icon is, "I'm just an icon living, started record label, Misfits just did it." And Will Smith says, "You know why you're an icon living? Because you're raised in an icon village." And he just kind of talks about how, like, Jane, you didn't get everything that you got from being amazing. Like, you came from a lot. And I think part of it is he's kind of putting him a little bit in his place, but at the same time giving him credit. And I thought it was just really cool that Will did that, because he created something cool. I was a big fan of the beat that was like slightly remixed. It was like, not quite sure how to describe it, almost like reggaeton, sort of almost like a Hispanic type feel to it, like I'm not sure the name, bachata or something. I don't know. There's some kind of remix to it, so it sounded really cool. And then he dropped these verses. So I think it was that was stuck in my head this morning, is this verse Will Smith does. If you search Icon on YouTube, it's the third one that pops up. It's him and Nicky Jam. And Nicky teaches Will a little bit of Spanish. He drops these 3 Spanish lines that I haven't found out what they mean yet. So one of the things I've said back in like January and December 2017, early 18, was that Jaden was part of the reason that I actually started to make my I made this Little Pump Gucci Gang remix, where I remixed the song. I looked real goofy in the video, and I just wanted to prove to my students that, 1, I could make a better song, and 2, that I would do it, versus just talking smack, which is what I'm sure they are all accustomed to, each other talking smack to each other, saying they'll do things and then never doing them. So Jaden Smith was one of the reasons that I felt the sort of creative juices flowing, and enough so to actually produce something. And I think, I don't know why, but I've really liked the Icon song, although I've been of the opinion that also, Jaden hasn't worked for everything that he's gotten. I think he's gained a lot from the networks through his parents and stuff, but at the same time, I think he's a real free spirit, it occurs to me, and he just inspires me to create rather than just to watch or something. I don't know, but he just inspires me to create. So I haven't wanted to make a remix to his Icon song, although I like the rhyme scheme of it. It seems like easy enough that I could follow it. Like, it's not like it's bad rapping or anything, but I think it's simple enough that I could follow it. And so I haven't wanted to make a remix because I felt like I wouldn't be able to do justice to the song. Like, the reason I remixed Gucci Gang was because I thought the song sucked and I wanted to make a better one. Versus Icon, I feel like I don't know that I could. Either way, this morning I just had the inspiration to start making lyrics and start writing it. And then I sent a quick little message to one of my YouTuber friends, Jessica Oakley, that's made some music her own, and I thought she might want to collaborate on it. So the moral of my story here for you today is, when you feel the inspiration to do something, when someone in power or someone that's a creative inspires you to do something, just start taking action. I said to myself, you know what, I could keep commenting on these YouTube videos. That would definitely be good for my channel, for my brand, what I'm up to. And at the same time, one of the parts of this work that I do as a YouTuber is to make creative content. And so the moment that inspiration struck, the creativity struck, I just started making. I started writing the lyrics, and I decided this is how I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes instead of sipping my coffee, doing nothing. I feel like it's so often that opportunity occurs that we take the inspiration, that's a nice idea, and then we do nothing with it. So I invite all of you out there, if you have one of those moments where you are inspired, just start writing, right? If you start writing, you get enough inspiration, maybe you'll contact someone and say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You want to shoot a video with me? And it can be something as easy as that. If you keep the ball rolling, you keep the momentum, that's how these little projects get done. And that's how you wake up a year later or a month later or years later and say, wow, I'm really glad I created all these awesome things. They might not be that awesome, they might not turn out the greatest, but you'll be glad that you did it even when you fail. And that's what I would say about Gucci Gang, is I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad I put in some of those hours to make it, and I look forward to doing more of the same. Thank you for listening. Stay weird.